What if I told you that the most powerful fertilizer for your houseplants is probably sitting in your trash can right now, and that big fertilizer companies absolutely do not want you to know about it? Cut to various kitchen scraps, banana peels, eggshells, coffee grounds. I'm not talking about some sketchy internet hack. I'm talking about scientifically proven, nutrient-packed fertilizers that experienced growers have used for decades, that cost you absolutely nothing, and that can make your plants grow faster, flower more abundantly, and develop the kind of deep green leaves that make your friends say, "What's your secret?" The secret, it's been hiding in your kitchen all along, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use it. Hey there, plant lovers, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is your go-to place for real, honest houseplant advice that actually works. Let me tell you a quick story. About 2 years ago, I was spending a fortune on commercial fertilizers. My monstera was barely putting out new leaves, my pothos looked pale and sad, and my peace lily, forget about it, no blooms, just droopy yellow leaves. I tried every bottle on the shelf. Liquid feeds, granular formulas, those fancy release capsules. Some worked okay, but my wallet was crying, and honestly, the results were underwhelming. Then I stumbled onto something that changed everything. I started experimenting with natural, homemade fertilizers using stuff I was literally throwing away every single day. Within weeks, I'm talking 2 to 3 weeks, my plants transformed. New growth exploded. Colors deepened, my peace lily finally bloomed, and my grocery store tomatoes, don't even get me started. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain and sharing the exact kitchen and household items that make plants go absolutely crazy with growth. These aren't just free and organic, they're often more effective than the expensive stuff you buy at the store. And here's the kicker, they're backed by real science. Universities have studied these. Professional growers use them, but they're not marketed because, well, you can't exactly patent a banana peel. Sound good? Let's dive in. Before we get to the good stuff, let's talk about what plants actually need. Don't worry, I'll keep this simple. Plants require macronutrients. The big three are nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, or NPK for short. Nitrogen gives you lush green leaves. Phosphorus powers root development and flowering. Potassium strengthens overall plant health and disease resistance. Then you've got micronutrients: calcium, magnesium, sulfur, iron, and others. Think of these as the vitamins and minerals that keep everything running smoothly. Now here, where it gets interesting, synthetic fertilizers, they work fast, you pour them on and boom, quick green up, but there's a catch. Research from institutions like Cornell University and the USDA shows that synthetic fertilizers can actually harm soil biology over time. They kill beneficial microbes, create salt buildup, and can burn your plants if you're not careful. They're like fast food for plants, quick energy, but not great long-term nutrition. Natural homemade fertilizers work differently. According to studies published in the Journal of Environmental Quality, organic matter releases nutrients slowly over time. This feeds your plants steadily without the risk of burning. Plus, they improve soil structure, increase water retention, and this is huge. They feed the beneficial bacteria and fungi that help your plants absorb nutrients more efficiently. It's not just hippie gardening, it's soil science. And the best part, these natural options cost you nothing because they're things you'd normally throw away. So, ready to see what I'm talking about? Alright, here's the big reveal. The secret fertilizer isn't one single magic bullet, it's better than that. The secret is transforming your everyday kitchen and household waste into ultra-powerful, plant-feeding gold. We're talking about 5 specific items that you probably toss in the trash every single week, items that contain more bioavailable nutrients than some commercial fertilizers. I'm going to walk you through each one, explain the science behind why it works, show you exactly how to prepare and use it safely, and tell you which plants absolutely love it. By the end of this, you'll never look at your kitchen waste the same way again. Let's start with number 1. First up, banana peels. Yes, the thing you throw away every time you make a smoothie. What makes it powerful? Banana peels are loaded with potassium, the K in NPK. They also contain phosphorus and small amounts of calcium and magnesium. A study from the Indian Journal of Natural Products and Resources found that banana peels contain up to 42% potassium by dry weight. Potassium is essential for flowering, fruiting, and overall plant vigor. It helps regulate water movement in cells and strengthen stems. Which plants love it? Any flowering or fruiting plant goes crazy for this. Roses, tomatoes, peppers, peace lilies, African violets, orchids, basically anything you want to bloom. How to make and use it. Method 1. Banana peel tea. Take 2-3 banana peels and chop them into small pieces. Place in a large jar with 2-3 cups of water. Let steep for 2-3 days at room temperature. Strain out the solids. Dilute the liquid 1 part tea to 5 parts water. Water your plants with this every 2-4 weeks. Method 2. Direct burial. Chop banana peels into small pieces. Bury them 1-2 inches deep around the base of your plant, avoiding the stem. They'll decompose in 3-4 weeks, slowly releasing nutrients. Dosage and frequency. For tea, use every 2-4 weeks during the growing season. For direct burial, once a month maximum. Before-after expectations. Within 3-4 weeks, you should notice more buds forming, brighter blooms, and stronger stems. My peace lily went from 0 flowers to 4 blooms in 6 weeks after I started using banana peel tea. Cautions. Don't use fresh peels directly on top of soil, they attract fruit flies. Always bury them or compost first. Organic bananas are best to avoid pesticide residue. Alright, here's the big reveal. The secret fertilizer isn't one single magic bullet, it's better than that. The secret is transforming your everyday kitchen and household waste into ultra-powerful, plant-feeding gold. We're talking about 5 specific items that you probably toss in the trash every single week, items that contain more bioavailable nutrients than some commercial fertilizers. I'm going to walk you through each one, explain the science behind why it works, show you exactly how to prepare and use it safely, and tell you which plants absolutely love it. By the end of this, you'll never look at your kitchen waste the same way again. Let's start with number 1. Number 3 is my personal favorite because I get it fresh every single morning: used coffee grounds. What makes it powerful? Used coffee grounds contain about 2% nitrogen by volume plus small amounts of phosphorus and potassium. They're slightly acidic, pH around 6.5, and rich in organic matter. Research from Washington State University shows they improve soil structure and water retention significantly. They also contain trace amounts of magnesium, copper, and other micronutrients. Which plants love it? Acid-loving plants go crazy for this. Azaleas, rhododendrons, blueberries, roses, hydrangeas, ferns, and most tropical houseplants like philodendrons and calatheas. How to make and use it. Method 1. Direct application. Sprinkle a thin layer, a 1/4 inch max, of used grounds on top of soil. Mix lightly into the top layer. Water normally. Method 2. Coffee ground compost tea. Mix 2 cups of used grounds with 5 gallons of water. Let sit for 24 hours, stirring occasionally. Strain and use to water plants. Dosage and frequency. Direct once every 2-3 weeks. Tea once a week during growing season. Before-after expectations. Within 2-3 weeks, you'll see richer green foliage and faster growth. My philodendron Brazil put out 3 new leaves in a month after I started using coffee ground tea regularly. Cautions. Only use used grounds. Fresh grounds are too acidic and can harm plants. Don't pile it on thick, it can create a water-repellent layer. Not ideal for plants that prefer alkaline soil like succulents. Can attract mold if kept too wet. Let it dry out between waterings. Number 4 is technically not a kitchen scrap, but it's dirt cheap and probably already in your bathroom: Epsom salt. What makes it powerful? Epsom salt is magnesium sulfate. Magnesium is the central molecule in chlorophyll, literally what makes leaves green. Sulfur helps with protein synthesis. Studies from the National Gardening Association show that magnesium-deficient plants show yellowing between leaf veins, and Epsom salt corrects this fast. Unlike other fertilizers, this one works fast. Which plants love it? Roses, tomatoes, peppers, and leafy greens. Also great for houseplants showing magnesium deficiency. Look for yellowing between veins on older leaves. How to make and use it. Foliar spray best for fast results. Mix 1 tablespoon Epsom salt per gallon of water. Pour into spray bottle. Spray directly on leaves, top and bottom, in early morning or evening. Use every 2-4 weeks. Soil drench. Mix 1 tablespoon per gallon of water. Water plants normally with this solution. Use monthly during growing season. Dosage and frequency. Every 2-4 weeks maximum, more is not better with Epsom salt. Before-after expectations. This one's dramatic. Within 7-10 days, you'll see yellowing leaves turn green again. My tomato plants went from pale yellow to deep green in less than 2 weeks. According to trials from Texas A&M, Epsom salt applications increased tomato yield by up to 20% when magnesium was deficient. Cautions. Only use if your plants actually need magnesium. Too much can block calcium uptake. Don't exceed recommended doses. Use pure Epsom salt, not scented bath salts. If you have hard water, you may already have enough magnesium. Number 5 is one most people never think about: used water from freshwater aquariums. What makes it powerful? Aquarium water is packed with nitrogen from fish waste, ammonia, nitrates, plus dissolved organic compounds and beneficial bacteria. It's essentially a mild, balanced liquid fertilizer. Studies from aquaponics research show that fish wastewater can support robust plant growth comparable to synthetic fertilizers. Plus, it's already pH balanced for most plants. Which plants love it? Honestly, all of them. It's gentle enough for everything from pothos to orchids to vegetable gardens. How to make and use it? Simple method. When you do a water change on your freshwater aquarium, collect the old water in a bucket. Use it directly to water your plants, no dilution needed. That's it. Important notes. Only use freshwater aquarium water. Saltwater will kill your plants. Don't use water if you've recently treated the tank with medications. Make sure the water is at room temperature. Dosage and frequency. Use whenever you do tank maintenance, typically once a week or every other week. Before-after expectations. You'll notice consistent, healthy growth with rich green color. This is a steady, balanced fertilizer that won't cause dramatic changes, but your plants will be visibly healthier over time. My monstera's leaf size increased by about 30% after 3 months of using aquarium water. Cautions. Never use saltwater or brackish water. Skip it if your fish are sick or the tank is medicated. If you don't have an aquarium, ask a friend who does. They'll be happy to give you their old water. Alright, now that you know the big 5, let me give you some pro tips. Combining for balanced nutrition. You can rotate these throughout the month for complete nutrition. Week 1, banana peel tea for potassium and phosphorus. Week 2, coffee ground tea for nitrogen. Week 3, aquarium water for balanced NPK. Week 4, Epsom salt spray for magnesium. Monthly, add eggshell powder for calcium. Best practices. Number 1, when in doubt, dilute more. You can always add more later, but you can't unburn a plant. Number 2, water with plain water between fertilizer applications to flush salts. Number 3, don't fertilize stressed plants, wait until they're healthy. Number 4, reduce or stop fertilizing in fall and winter when growth slows. The golden rule. More fertilizer doesn't mean more growth, it means burned roots and dead plants. Start light, observe your plants, and adjust based on their response. These natural fertilizers are gentle, but consistency matters more than quantity. So there you have it, 5 powerful, free, scientifically backed fertilizers that have been hiding in your kitchen all along. No wonder big fertilizer companies don't advertise these, right? Can't exactly put a banana peel in a bottle and charge $20 for it. Here, what I want you to do this week, pick just one of these to try. Maybe it's the banana peel tea because you want more blooms. Maybe it's coffee grounds because you've got a fresh supply every morning. Whatever resonates with you, start there. Then come back and tell me in the comments which one are you trying first, and in a few weeks let me know how it goes. I read every single comment and I love hearing your success stories. If you found this valuable, do me a huge favor, hit that like button. It helps more plant lovers find this information. And if you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos where I break down more plant secrets the big companies don't want you to know. Remember, the best fertilizer isn't the most expensive one, it's the one you'll actually use consistently. And when that fertilizer is free, organic, and proven by science, that's a win-win-win. Your plants are going to thank you, your wallet's going to thank you, and the planet's going to thank you for keeping all this good stuff out of the landfill. Now get out there and turn your trash into plant treasure. Happy growing, everyone.